Hi guys, today I'm going to talk you through some transportation processes that are happening at the beach. Now we need to understand this main process because this will explain how spits and tombolos and bars form, etc. So the first thing that we're going to consider is this process called longshore drift. Now, longshore drift means any material on the beach that moves. Okay, we've talked before about the fact that the beach areas are always being hit by waves constantly. So the beach and the mainland is always under attack, more so in the winter time. So what we have here is we have waves washing in and then we have the wave coming back out again. So around the UK, for whatever reason, these waves hit the beach at around about a 45-degree angle, sometimes a bit more, sometimes a bit less. But this wave that comes up the beach and throws water onto the beach and throws any sediment that it's got hold of, this is called the swash. Okay, and the swash, as it says, at a 45-degree angle, and it pushes material onto the beach. Okay, so the swash is that, and that little arrow there that puts this material at the top of the beach. Now, because of gravity, that water doesn't go out at a 45-degree angle, it goes out in 90 degrees, obviously, because gravity just makes it wash back down the beach. But what it does is it takes that material that's been put onto the beach back down with it. So the swash puts material onto the beach and the backwash takes it away. Now, the next wave that comes in, the next swash that comes in, that takes the beach material back up the beach, but a little bit further along now because it's at a 45-degree angle. But then the next backwash takes it back down the beach again. So this process goes on and on and on. And all the time, all this means, longshore drift, all it means is that beach material is being moved along the beach. Now, instead of just being moved along parallel, it has a bit of a tricky kind of time, really. So it gets thrown up the beach, then it gets taken back down, gets thrown up the beach, then it gets taken back down. And it moves in this kind of zigzag movement. So the beach material moves up and down the beach, but all the time that beach material is being moved along. So this beach material here will end up here, but obviously any beach material from further off my diagram and further down the beach will get brought up to this position. So all the time beach materials and beaches are moving about. We talked about that when we talked about constructive and destructive waves, but the beach is a dynamic place and it's constantly changing. So that is longshore drift. Now we need to know this process for our next couple of videos where we consider some of the features that are formed on the beach because of this. But you need to be okay with the formation, or the process, I should say, of longshore drift before you talk about the formation of the features. So that is longshore drift.